The most famous headbutt in football history lasted less than 1 second. But what if it never happened? What if, on that July night in 2006, Zinedine Zidane walked away? No red card, no shame, no iconic image, just one final chance to change football history forever. Because if Zidane keeps his cool for 10 more minutes, the legacies of France, Italy, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and even the Ballon d'Or era might look completely different today. This is the alternate timeline where the headbutt never happened. Welcome to the Untold Outcomes. It's the 110th minute of the 2006 World Cup Final. France versus Italy. The score is 1-1. The entire world is watching. Then comes the exchange. Materazzi says something. Zidane turns. In our timeline, he lowers his head and charges into the Italian defender's chest. Red card. Career over. One of the greatest players ever walks past the World Cup trophy for the last time. But not in this universe. In this universe, Zidane stops. He stares. He smirks. And walks away. The referee never reaches for his pocket. The game continues. And history begins to bend. With Zidane still on the pitch, France suddenly has something they lacked after his dismissal. Leadership, composure, magic. Only moments earlier, Zidane had produced a looping header that forced a miraculous save from Italian goalkeeper Gianluigi Buffon. France looked dangerous, Italy looked tired, and now their captain remains in the fight. The final minutes become a Zidane masterclass. Every touch slows the game. Every pass creates danger. Italy survives, but barely. The match heads to penalties. Now ask yourself a simple question. Who takes France's first penalty? Zidane, of course. The same man who chipped a Panenka over the goalkeeper earlier in the match. The same man who had nerves of steel. Without the red card, he is standing at the center circle. Ready, confident, legendary. France's chances instantly rise. One kick can change everything. And this time, their captain is there to take it. Maybe France still loses, but maybe they don't, and that's where the butterfly effect explodes. Imagine Zidane scores. France wins the shootout. The stadium erupts. Zidane lifts the World Cup. His final act as a footballer becomes the greatest ending in football history. No headbutt, no controversy, no collapse, just perfection. The last image of his career is not a walk past the trophy. It's holding it above his head. And overnight, the debate changes. Not one of the greatest players ever. The greatest. Period. Today, whenever people discuss football immortality, a handful of names appear. Pelé, Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. But imagine a Zidane who ends his career by winning the World Cup as captain. A player who won the World Cup, the European Championship, the Champions League, the Ballon d'Or, and then signed off by lifting football's greatest trophy one final time. The mythology becomes untouchable. In reality, Zidane finished his career as a legend. But after a World Cup winning farewell, his influence lingers for years. Young players aren't compared to the next Messi or the next Ronaldo, they're compared to Zidane. The standard for greatness shifts toward elegance, control, and playmaking. The football world spends the next decade chasing another Zidane. And nobody finds one. Now flip the story. What happens to Italy? The 2006 World Cup becomes a national heartbreak. The generation of Fabio Cannavaro, Andrea Pirlo, Gianluigi Buffon loses its defining achievement. Cannavaro probably doesn't win the Ballon d'Or. The celebration never becomes immortal. The glory disappears. One trophy changes countless careers. But here's the strangest part. The headbutt may have actually made Zidane more famous. Think about it. Even people who never watched football know that moment. It's replayed constantly, discussed endlessly, debated forever. Without it, Zidane's final match becomes a victory. With it, his final match became a myth, a tragedy, a masterpiece, a mystery, and maybe that's why we still talk about it 20 years later. Because football remembers trophies, but it never forgets moments. And in another universe, Zidane lifted the World Cup one last time. In ours, he lowered his head and changed football history forever. What do you think? If Zidane never headbutted Materazzi, would France have won the 2006 World Cup? Or was Italy destined to become champions no matter what? Let me know in the comments. Because sometimes the biggest moments in history last less than a second. Thanks for watching.